What's good with my Eagle gang members? It's your boy Cali Eagle, and we playing bad right now, dog. Um, there's been a couple things that have been consistent through these L's because we 3-3 now, so we lose just about every other game. Um, our DBs can't cover receivers and probably connects, but our D line is not getting to the quarterback. Now we've been doing a fantastic job stopping the run, but how good is that? When you set somebody up for a third and long and they say, all right, we're going to pass it, and your corner can't cover it, and y'all not getting to the quarterback. It's like we stopping the run for nothing. I mean, keep doing it. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather us do that than not do that. But we over here trying to turn teams one-handed, and then we can't because what happens is we come out stopping the run. So they say, all right, we got to pass. Shit, we can't run it. And then they can pass so good that it opens up the run game. Because now we got to pay 10 yards off everybody because we scared of the deep ball because, they run it for – they got a receiver who puts up $1.50 every week, it seemed like. So I don't know what it is we got to do. They've been having the trade deadline coming up. Bradley Roby be out there. Not Bradley Roby. Chris Harris is the one available for the Broncos. And they have Von Miller on trade block. They got a couple dudes who could probably help. But – I can't help but feel like we have the talent on this roster where we should be doing better. Granted, we had a couple of injuries to the D-line real early, but neither of them are ends. You got to start to wonder why, we would let Michael Bennett walk with all this extra money. Granted, we're going to have to play Carson over the next couple of years. I guess it makes sense when you think about it that way. But they should have did something else. Like, you should have beat Seattle in the Jadeveon Clowney sweepstakes. You should have done so much more if this is the product. And it kills me because maybe, D-Jax comes and it makes everything look better. Maybe we get a good lead on people. We can start teeing off on the quarterback and it's just better. A lot in 2017, we were playing from lead, so we could just tee off on the D-line. So, there's that. Maybe it's different, and that's yet to be seen. It's earliest. We're really mid-season, if you really think about it. It's week 6. So it's no longer where you can be like, oh, they just getting it right. No, it's at this point where you can say, yes, the Eagles start slow every game. Yes, they're not going to get pressure to the quarterback. And yes, their corners are going to get beat down week after week. So what do we got to do? Well, we need to run the ball more. Like Jordan Howard averaged a little bit under 4 yards a carry. The running got it away from us because we were down so much. But that's a really good run defense, and he didn't have a bad average. I understand why Miles Sanders would start to get a lot of touches. There's a really good run defense. He's a really good ball catcher and pass protector. So it makes sense for him to get some reps there too. I understand it. But we need to be running the ball to keep the ball out of the other team's hands because our corners can't do nothing. We need to keep these pass rushers fresh so they can rush as hard as they can every week to make it easier on these corners that suck, more or less. Like, I like Russell Douglas. I have a long time. He isn't fast, and our safeties have been messing up because if you getting burnt like this, like, your safety is supposed to be, that's what safeties are for. That's the last line of defense. And for some reason, these receivers get behind everybody all the time. You can be mad at two people. You can be mad at a corner and a safety. Each play that Stephon Diggs burnt us. Every single time. You should be. I know you only see the corner getting burnt, but you got to wonder what the safety was doing every single time. We got to play better. We got Dallas coming up next. They also took an L to the Jets. So, I mean, it wasn't a horrible weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can find solace in the Cowboys taking that L to the Jets nonetheless. Granted, Sam Darnold was back. It's a different team, whatever. They took that L. We're still technically – if the playoffs were starting after week 6, we'd be going to it. But it don't. We got about 10 more games. So we got to get it together, dog. I'm finna do what I do to make myself feel better because the Eagles ain't doing what they need to do to make me feel better at this time in life. Fronto leaf. If you don't know, now you know. Ninja. But, yeah, we got to play better. Doug Peterson's guaranteeing wins. I don't think this nigga's Joe Namath. So I don't care what he guarantees. I need them to see them get it done, especially about these boys in Dallas. We can't lose this one. We lose this one, I'm gonna start looking at draft picks, and I don't want to be doing that mid-season. I can't be that team. But tell me what you think. Tell me what you think the flaws of the team is while we're taking these L's. Maybe what we need to do to get better. Hit me. I talk back. It's your boy Cali Eagle, and I'm out.